My name is Gordon Gray. I'm the Global Head of Financial Services Practice for SunTec Business Solutions. And today what I'm going to be talking about is driving sustained savings behavior through gamification and through innovative offer design. We've got a range of global, regional banks across the entire world, even in other industries as well as telecommunications, digital communication services. And from that experience, we've actually been involved in, with companies such as ING, HSBC, working on global implementations that cross multiple business lines and target customer-centric offers across multiple different cultures. Accelerate is our platform that we bring into the various companies that we work with. So Accelerate has four primary components to it. We focus first on comprehensive revenue management, which is the control and the optimization of the revenue, specifically across both internally between transfer payments within an organization and also externally with partners, as well as, of course, with customers. Secondly, we focus on personalized product offerings. How do you actually scale the ability to bring personalized products to individual customers that match both their needs while maintaining profit margins? Third, the Accelerate platform focuses on analytics-driven decision-making. It presents the information in such a way that it enables management and staff to make operational decisions that drive the business forward rapidly. And then finally, customer experience management. And this is the actual orchestration of customer experience across all touch points. One of the challenges in the market is that it seems that every time we turn around, there's a new channel that's being introduced. The strategies in the past of building one particular strategy for one particular channel no longer are actually really working. And so there's a huge opportunity to think about omni-channel orchestration. How do you actually ensure that customer experience is consistent across all touch points, regardless of the channel that the organization is interacting with? But not just orchestrating that experience, preparing the organization to be able to flexibly manage adding new channels in the future as they come into play. One of the key things to consider is that in financial services, there's been a focus in the past on extraction, looking at the fees that you can extract from every single transaction as someone comes through your particular channel. The transformation now is from thinking about fees and an extraction model from these customers to thinking about value-based offers. How do you actually develop offers for customers that not only they want, but that actually help them to succeed in their lives? So this transformation from thinking about one-by-one interactions with the customer to actually how do you develop lifetime value for the customer over time is absolutely essential. In the journey to customer centricity, there's two key dimensions. One is the dimension of management analytics, and the other is the dimension of customer experience orchestration. What we see is that as banks are moving in various silos, trying to move up this particular journey, that very rarely are they thinking holistically about how do they develop architecture that enables both the delivery and the support for the management analytics in a real-time basis at a customer level, as well as actually being able to orchestrate customer experience across all the different touch points. When you think about the bank's role in interacting with the customer, in the past, as I talked about before, it was really much more of a focus just on transactions. How do we make sure that when they come through us that we're getting the maximum amount of fees and from that customer as they do run their daily business. But the future, and this is really where the rest of the economy is actually already gone, the future is all about value chain interactions. It's about partnership ecosystems. How is the bank, how are financial services firms actually going to interact within an ecosystem where they are helping the customer succeed and partnering with the rest of the value chain to make sure that both the customer gets what they need and the bank actually gets their fair share of the transaction value. Gamification is one of the ways that many of these innovative firms are putting together and designing customer experience in order to engage customers and not just engage them in a conceptual sort of entertainment moment, but also to have them go through a set of behaviors which actually result in good impacts both for them and for the organization. When people think about gaming and financial services, many people actually think, well, that's what does gaming have to do with financial services is very serious, and we've got to take this extremely seriously. But when you think from a customer perspective, over 50% of customers right now in the age range between 18 and 49 are involved in gaming on a regular basis. And by the way, half of that population are women. According to BBVA, 70% of senior level executives actually within financial services when they take breaks actually do engage in games as well. So it's actually well known in various places. So in gamification, when you're thinking about what are the primary elements that engage a customer in gamification, there are 4 primary drivers that we think about. So self-expression is a fundamental need. People that the reason why they're interacting from an intrinsic standpoint, they actually see this opportunity as a part of their self-expression. So some game elements actually allow that, and so this is sort of the customization of their interaction, their ability to actually change preferences that match their own specific needs, and then the ability for them to communicate to other people what that self-expression is. It can be quite compelling. I talked about competing, and competing is really the thing that most people think about in terms of gamification. But this is not just about leaderboards, badges, the typical that we talk about. Collaboration and cooperation, the other element that I also spoke about, and then also learning. So learning and exploring tend to be the 4th area that is focused on for gamification. And in learning, this is really where the opportunity to actually gain a sense of mastery over new areas really does help people to engage. Some case studies I wanted to discuss. Smartypig as one example from BBVA Compass. Smartypig is a free online piggy bank created by BBVA. It allows people to participate in an online game for people to save for specific financial goals. Really quite interesting, quite impactful. And the success factors here was they actually provide, in essence, a type of matching funds. So when you actually start to save, they'll actually provide incentives. These, of course, are extrinsic incentives to drive savings. But these types of interactions with the customer are already proven to be having a significant impact on their behavior. Another case study from OCBC Bank, a client of SunTec's, they've developed a game called Play Moolah. And it actually was designed originally for children to engage them in fundamental financial behaviors and understanding actually how to interact with a bank. Of course, not hugely surprising, they've actually been finding that people other than the children are interacting with this. And a part of that is because it's quick, it's easy. It gives people a sense of achievement very rapidly as they start to move through interacting with this particular specific game. Again, this is actually linked to their actual savings accounts. So you can imagine that parents that are actually using this with their children, it actually reinforces with those parents the types of savings behaviors that actually make sense for their family as well. I want to wrap up, but I want to make the point that the ability to to interact with customers using gamification, using and understanding behavioral finance to bring these types of offers to market is dependent first and foremost on actually having the technical architecture that enables you to see the behavior of your customers in real time. So you actually need to be able to encapsulate all the different legacy silo systems, capture those transactions, not just for pricing, but also for offer management. And so with that, when we've been able to work with our clients, we've been able to support personalized offers that drive results, increasing personalized offers across multiple segments of a bank. And in one situation, we're actually able to present over 200 personalized offers, driving customer growth significantly, and then also driving profitability through these types of architectures. So with that, I want to wrap up, but I want to encourage everyone to look at the gamification elements, figure out how they can be used to design customer experience and drive engagement of your customers.